Hello guys, I'm Sam.
I'm Christy.
And we are
Desert Destinations.
And to where today, Christy? Where we at?
We're at Petrified Natural Forest.
And this is in just
It's 17 miles north of Holbrook. But Petrified Natural Forest. It's on I-40.
I-40. Yeah.
So
in between this and the Painted Desert, which you're going to actually see today too. So we're going to visit this first, show you some of the scenery here, some of the petrified wood, give you some history of it, and then we're going to visit the Painted Desert. Is that the next one? Painted Desert. So we got a big day in store.
225 million years ago, petrified wood.
You can see all the wood behind us right here. And Christy, how to get petrified? How was it petrified?
The Colorado Plateau. The tectonic plates collided, moved the earth up. You have wind, erosion, floods. That's how you get your petrified wood. And we also, in the Painted Desert, we have the Badlands over there that have different color rocks and everything else. But we'll get to that one later. But right now, this is the Petrified Forest. We're getting ready to go up on a trail. So we'll take you with us so you can see the Petrified Forest.
Yeah, and this is all, one time was wetlands and basically a forest with all the wood right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So see, Arizona wasn't always just a desert.
Yeah, we had dinosaurs that were here. The smaller variety, not the huge variety that once roamed over here. Some of their bones are actually petrified wood now. We saw some of that in the museum.
Yes, even some of the reptile bones, dinosaur bones are now petrified as well, right? As far as the wood was. And guys, this wood is it's unique. It's almost got a rock texture to it when you touch it. But it's Rexy wood, but it feels like rock.
And it's 346 square miles.
Yeah, 346 square mile park. That is huge. Okay.
And
so, see some of the cactuses. Yeah, here's some more example of the wood.
As you can see here, where it's starting. You can basically see the layers and how it's crystallized, and then there's still wood underneath and it's crystallized under there.
And an interesting fact, guys, is a lot of people take wood out of here, which you're not supposed to. And there's a little lizard running around. They'll take it out of here, and they claim they have bad luck, so they're milling it back. They've got a pile of wood that's been milled back.
Pile, but the problem is they can't put it exactly back where somebody took it. So please do not.
Yeah, don't take it. This is something for people to enjoy for generations.
They have stuff in the gift shop. Yes. There's no reason for it.
Here's a really good example. You can see it looks like quartz at the top, but that's actually wood.
Well, it's wood, but it's turned into quartz.
Yeah, so it's really neat.
And here you can see on the ends the quartz is and the wood in the middle. And then you can see smack dab in the middle. But I mean, if you just put it up and look around, I can see all these homes. All of it's petrified wood.
Yeah, look at the pictures inside the gift shop. This was all basically a forest at one time with okay. You see some of the cactuses growing here. Look at this. This is really pretty. I'm not sure what type of cactus that is, but look at that. Look at that. It's blooming.
Prickly pear?
No, it's not a prickly pear. That's a beautiful cactus. Starting to bloom flowers. Really pretty. You can see how vast this place is. Look at the view from the top. 343 square miles. 346 square miles. Did you imagine mowing that?
It's wood. You go around the wood, that would take forever.
You need a big old John Deere for that. You can see all the type of different vegetation. That looks like that. You know what that is right there? That's cotton. That looks like cotton.
Yes. We had the prong antelope that roamed this, and they are the second fastest animal in North America. Any ideas what the first is?
Well, the fastest is North America.
North America, yeah. But can anybody guess who the first is?
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
This is the second. The first one is a cheetah.
And the second one is the pronghorn
antelope. And it still roams this area today, right?
They can go up to 60 miles per hour in sprints.
I don't think I can keep up with that thing.
Probably not.
Yeah. Don't get that confused with the geyser in, is it Yellowstone? That's also called Old Faithful, isn't it?
Yeah, but this isn't.
Yeah. This ain't gonna shoot up no water today.
It's 10 foot long.
It's supposed to be the largest one in the park, correct?
Yeah. This is a perfect example just where it fell. I mean, you can see like all these. Okay.
And there goes a water bottle. I thought that would happen.
I get it. But yeah, you can see just where they fell.
Let's get a closer look at that.
Where they fell.
Yeah. So this probably hadn't been moved at all since it fell. You see it fell right here. This is the beginning of it. Just look at how massive that log is.
And guys, just so you know, there has been like over 1,200 different artifacts, pueblos, all sorts of stuff. Indian tribes have all been through here.
They all inhabited the area at one point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you will see. Actually, there is a pueblo that is long here that we will show you. That's like on a room when we get to it on the way. But yes, they actually lived. Different Indian tribes lived in the Petrified Forest.
Interesting. And like I said, I'm actually touching this log in front of us right here.
You can.
And it's wood, but it's got
it
a
feel like
texture of rock. It's really interesting.
It feels.
It feels like rock, don't it?
Well, it feels like yeah, it's hard as rock.
But that is really wood. But it's got the tendency or texture of a rock. I'm gonna bust my head right here in a minute. Get that on film.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're going back up.
Yeah.
Over here is the largest one in the park.
You know, it's over there, right? Straight
Right
across.
there is Hill 50.
Yeah. They really got a nice trail leading up to this. I think this is like a 0.4 mile trail.
Kind of like the Badlands, like right here. The different colors from the oxidation, the iron oxidation. Like all these right here, like if you wanted to sit on them, you can to get a picture or something like that. You can touch them. They allow you to touch them. Just please don't steal nothing.
Yeah, don't take it out of here.
And don't do anything to deface them or tear them up or anything like that.
Yeah, because you can't get this stuff back for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, here you can see that this feels more like wood. Put your hand on this. This feels more like wood. Like rough bark.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But you can see right here where you've got the crystallization.
Mm-hmm.
But this part feels like wood. And like little pieces here. Right here, you can see the wood right here and right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just different.
It's a very different texture to it, that's for sure. I'm guessing this is Old Faithful right here?
I think so. There's a sun up there, but I don't think that's a. There's a white sun up there.
This is the longest log we come across right now.
This is 10 foot long. Actually, it's got to be only 10 foot long. Maybe it's 10 foot wide at the.
Maybe it's right here at this. No, it's got to be at least 20 foot long. It's not more.
Maybe it's 10 foot wide at the widest part of the base.
That thing is huge. Talking about some serious firewood that thing would make. I don't think it would burn real good with the rock on top of it. Man, what a view from up here.
Yeah, you can just see with the view.
Man, God had a good day when He made this.
You can see the views.
Now, can y'all see Clint Eastwood right across that plain out there on a horse? I could.
Oh,
John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, either one.
0.4.
The reason we chose this too is because we want to see Old Faithful. That's our main reason.
And it's the oldest log. It's the longest log. It's the log.
And what year, how old is this wood? Do you remember the actual date of it?
They said it was anywhere from 225 million years old to 201 million years old.
Wow.
So this is when this happened. So this happened before the dinosaurs. This happened, before settlers. This happened...
Well, obviously there was no humans here when it happened.
No, the first humans were here like 13,000 years ago. And they were the Clovis era Pueblos. And they said that they had their roots from the Zuni, from the Hopi. So we will show you later on our adventure. There's this thing called Newspaper Rock, where all the
Alright guys, we just left the Petrified Forest, now we're going to Painted Forest, but we were going to stop some stops along the way. I thought this was really pretty right here.
And over here we have Crystal Woods. This is like a 3.8 mile walk or something, but you can see there's still petrified wood everywhere. And people walk out with the trails. Just again, plenty of water.
Yeah, a lot of water.
If you have it. You have different formations like this. We're actually going to go to Pueblo.
And this is what the Painted Desert would look like, the different colored rocks, right, Christy? So.
Yes, but it's a little bit brighter. You got more blues and the purples, and it also depends on the time of day as to when it hits exactly. But yeah, but you can see the different colors of it.
You see the blue at the bottom, the white and the brown.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of purple, that purple line right there, and you can see the blue, and then you can see that. So you can see. It'll get more pronounced, I think, when we get up there. But like all the...
You see the plains and all the plateaus and stuff out there. Really pretty area. So we'll stop at different locations while we're going to the Painted Forest. If we see something that really catches our eye, like this place did, this is really pretty.
One of them's a 4-mile loop that we drive around, so I may be holding the camera and showing y'all some pictures of it.
And this park is dog friendly, so you can bring your dogs up here, but just make sure you bring them water as well.
And you also, it's supposed to be 94 today, so you have to keep in mind how hot the rocks are, and also cement, and you have to keep that in mind.
Just bring them lots of water. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one, going down the road. We'll stop and see if something else catches our eye. Alright, this is actually this guy who stopped here at another turnoff. It's called a gate bridge.
A gate bridge. Right there, son. A gate bridge.
This is again headed toward the Painted Desert. But it's got a great overlook over here. The beautiful valley.
Gorgeous. You're going to love this outlook. Oh, look, you can even look out here.
Look at this beautiful terrain over here.
Look at this. Which we're going to drive past this in a little while. I don't think this is actually well, maybe. Here it is. Here's the bridge. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, look at this, guys.
Look at this.
Petrified wood.
Water created it and will destroy it.
Yep.
Fossilized trees that now form the Gate Bridge grew in a lush subtropical forest 270 million years ago. When this tree died, it was washed into a river. And it's a quick burial by river sediments prevented decay. Volcanic ash dissolved in underground provided silica, which reacted with the log and slowly crystallized into quartz. Millions of years later, rivers and streams eroded, but you can see the bottom of it's coming away.
Yeah.
But this is the bridge.
Yeah, that's a petrified.
And you can see the washes where the water would come down to the bridge. So you probably have waterfalls at one time.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Even today when it rains, I'm sure that's an active water source.
And they put in the bottom of it. See that log right there? That was the actual bridge.
Yeah.
The log underneath it, they constructed it in 1917.
Looks like a
to try to
preserve it.
To preserve it.
Yeah.
But the water is eroding that too.
But they said water created it, water will destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the fossilized right here. There's your petrified wood, and then they put the concrete under it in
just to
1912 to preserve it. But they imagine Indians walked across this.
Yes.
And you had water coming down here, gushing down here.
This is not.
You can look around here. These are washes right over through here.
Yeah. So that's one thing about these washes out here, guys. If you're ever hiking out here, don't walk in the washes. Even if it's just dry where you're at, there could be rain up north, and if that rain gets heavy up north, it's going to start flooding this out. So a lot of people got drowned by walking in these washes.
And these go fast.
Yeah, they go real fast.
This isn't some.
See how pretty that is right there. There's another western come to life right there.
Here. And this is, we're gonna go past this in the car here in a little while. But look at all these rocks that formed and everything.
Yeah, this is right there.
Yeah. As you look around, you can see all this is wash.
Yep. In case you got bit by a fly.
You got bit by some.
Really pretty area.
That's all right.
We can walk down here a little bit to that. Let's see what we got. Walk down here a little bit.
It is gorgeous. You want to walk in?
I'm not gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk up to it. Ooh, rocks are slick. Be careful.
Let's go here.
Get a better look at that.
All this is at your own risk, people. Just so you know.
Don't walk in these washes. I mean, we're not walking in a wash right now, but we're actually above it. And Chris gets right to the edge.
Well, I could have gone down that way. And gone all
Here's
the
a
way
better
down
look
to
at the
it.
bridge.
But I wanted to go here so you could get a close up of the bridge. I'm not afraid of heights. I walk. I don't care.
You can see where the water's eroded through there. It's a good wash right there. It's really a unique area.
And all these rocks that have already fell from it with the washes. Trees that have died.
What a pretty area. All right, again, like we said, we're headed from the Petrified Forest to the Painted Forest, but we're going to stop along the way, see some different sights.
Blue Mesa loops next. Blue Mesa is
Blue Mesa.
So a lot of these will look more blue in color.
All right, so we'll see you guys at the next stop. Mesa?
Mm-hmm.
Look how pretty it is through here, guys. Give you a good panoramic view of this. This is just one of the pull-offs up here.
This is part of the Chinle Formation, which basically, without the erosion and everything else, you're going to have the reds and the blues and the purple colors from like magnesium, iron oxide, gypsum. And every year the landscape changes.
Get through the erosion and stuff like that.
Look at this. 220 million years ago. You see all this is grassland. Water. 217 million years ago. You still had water, but you can see how it changed. And then this is today. This is what it looks like today. Wow. So this landscape changes constantly.
Erosion, water erosion, wind erosion. I'm sure it does. See the petrified wood down in here.
Petrified wood right here.
Look how beautiful. Just be careful walking out here, guys. It's not highly
I'm not
recommended.
going anywhere. Just calm yourself. Calm yourself.
Me and
I'm
Christian
good.
sometimes take chances, but it's
I
all right.
do not. Okay.
It's petrified wood in front of
Petrified wood on top of it, and you can see where the stone and them meet, and it's together, and it's like.
it. A little water erosion right there.
No, but I mean, you can see where the log and they're built into each other. Yeah,
beautiful this
petrified
is.
wood.
And I'm sure at different times of the day when the light hits this, it changes colors. You get the
Because
same
you can
effect
see
with the
right
Grand
here
Canyon.
where it looks gray and then it looks a little darker. That's blue, that's purple. It depends what time. If you come like during sunset, sunrise, you're going to see more of the purples and the blues. Okay, now you're in my way. Yeah, thank you.
Did you hear that? I'm in her way. Did you hear that, guys?
I'm just saying, you're the ones that have the chances. I'm like, well, you're blocking my way.
We're in the shot over here. That's how beautiful these plateaus and that valley and that flatlands are right there. And the view back here behind us too.
Two salamander newts.
The funky one.
Caecilians spend nearly all their lives underground or in the leaf litter of tropical forests in Central South America, Africa, and Asia. Most are eyeless. Double rows of teeth.
That thing was hideous.
But look at this. There was a scale cast of the jawbone of it.
What's this thing called? The funky worm?
Well, they call it the Caecilian. Usually they live underground. Some don't even have eyes, but look, this is the cast of it.
Of his jawbone?
Of it, just his
It
jawbone.
got some serious teeth to it. All right, guys, here's another pull-off we just pulled up to. That's that funky worm caught our eye first, but look at this. You see how pretty this valley is right here. The rock formations and stuff. Look at that. And that's a long ways down there, guys. That is huge. We're probably looking at a 400 feet drop off right there. Mom, don't get dizzy when you're watching this. You see how vast that valley is.
This is solid ground over here.
I'm just gonna put the camera over the side so you can get an idea
We'll do it out too.
how deep that. Look how pretty that is too, there, guys. That is really pretty. See up close to the rock formations and stuff. And Christy walks away. She always leaves me behind sometimes. It's amazing where she got so short little legs but can walk faster than I can. Excuse me, guys. Look how pretty this is. All right, Christy, stand around and give us your Titanic pose.
My Titanic pose is. What is that one supposed to be?
You're king of the world? I don't know.
No. If you see right here,
Oh my goodness, that's a long ways down.
that you can look.
Yeah,
And look all around here.
there's petrified wood going down the side of
But
the.
this is solid. This is a solid rock.
That is up here. Now, that might mess up your weekend if you fall off this thing.
Yeah, I would say. That's why you always look for solid footing.
Look how pretty that is.
Like at the end, the idiots that say right there with those little rocks in between that's not working, that's what you don't do. Because this can flake off right here easier than you think.
Yeah, it's just sandstone basically we're looking
Yeah.
at right here.
So you have to, you have to be careful where you step. Going to the end of that, that's smart, especially with all that, is weakening.
But you can see the water erosions and the wind erosion
And
from
did you
this
see them there?
petrified wood across there.
No, I mean up here.
Yeah.
The purples.
Yeah, like the purples and the reds and the whites. Really pretty. The wind is really up here too.
And I heard you talking about my short legs.
I just said you can go faster with short little legs of yours. All right, guys. Next one, look at this cactus right here. I always like to look at the vegetation. I'm sorry, I'm a plant lover too. I think the vegetation is really cute.
It looks like it's dead underneath. Like, where are you getting the water from?
Obviously, it's from when it rains.
Yeah, but look, here's the roots right here. It looks dead. Yeah,
Let's
do
do
that.
that
Let's
sun
make sure
green.
it's not poisonous.
Take chances. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to stop. There's a couple more pull-offs over here. We'll stop at this again is called the Blue Mesa. We're in a loop for that. So
4 mile loop.
I think this is the main attraction right here, though. Really
Oh, we
pretty.
got more. We got more coming.
Oh yeah, just
Don't
for the Blue
worry.
Mesa. This is
Don't worry. We're not even, I don't think we're halfway through yet.
probably not. All right, so we'll see you guys at the next one. All right, guys, we are now at what they call the teepees, the mountain
Teepees.
formations. Teepees.
Like this,
Like-
Indian teepees.
Right in front of us right here, you see
yeah.
two good examples there. And back
All these
over
teepees
here,
around here.
I guess this is considered one right behind us too. But you see the different colors and things. Look how pretty that is. You see what they call it, the painted desert. Each layer's got a different color. It's really pretty.
Metacosaurus and the Phytosauruses were found through here. The dinosaurs.
Okay, so dinosaur remains were found.
Remains were found here in December 1921 by Arison explorer Anne Montague Alexander and her research partner Louis Kellogg.
Louis Kellogg.
Females came out here to explore and found.
What type of dinosaur was it?
It is the. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. The Phytosaurus and the Metaposaurus. So
Never heard of those
right
two
here,
before.
It's like the one you saw before, the alligator one.
Okay,
It was
okay.
like in the
We see the
water.
remains out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, these are so that was over here, and then over here's the teepees.
So they found the fossils on this area
Fossils
right here.
They dug and found the fossils.
And then here's the
then over
teepee.
here's
Let me
the
get in front of this truck. And I guess these are all considered teepees right here, right?
All of them are considered teepees.
But this is the beginning of the painted forest. We're actually exiting the petrified forest. So I think this is actually the start of the painted forest. Let's give you a good look at those things. Incredible. The colors are really cool. The reds at the top, the gray in the middle, blues and purples at the bottom. It's like a Bob Ross picture come to life. It really is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head to the next one. I'm not sure where Christy went. She went off on me again. She's back here at the Jeep. Okay. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next one. All right, guys, we are now at the what is it, Christy? You can say
Porto Pueblo.
Porto Pueblo ruins. This was actually registered to the Historic Society in 1976.
There's petroglyphs here.
And
It is supposed to be 100-room where Pueblos lived.
okay.
In the petrified forest, painted desert.
I guess it's considered the painted desert now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here it is. They call it Porto Pueblo. It's shaped of sandstone blocks. 1250 AD, 1380. At this peak, the Pueblo had over 100 rooms. Population 200 people. They had kivas, petroglyph overlook. So we're going to show you all this.
Yeah, it's a nice little trail around it, so we'll try to get as much as we can. All right, we're gonna start walking up here. We'll just film as we go up. I see some ruins right in front of us.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, here's some.
Kiva. The Great Kiva.
Yeah, that's a keep. What was it used for?
The Kivas. Remember where they had the poles in the ground for the kivas?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had like the fire in the middle of it?
Okay.
The Great Kivas?
Alright, there's that. There's a keep. And over here is some more ruins. This is some of the rooms.
This is originally what it looked like. If you can see it. And again, a bunch of the stuff was outdoors.
Yeah, there.
But you can see some ruins. We're going
Can't get too close to it. We gotta stay on the actual path, so we can probably get a better look as we get around the corner here. There's some more right in front of us. You said there's 100 rooms in this?
Over 100 rooms is what he said here. These are just the remains of them. But, I mean, really, first inhabitants, 13,000 years ago, you know. So 13,000, 12,000 years ago, there still remains, so built it pretty well.
There's 3 rooms right there, it looks like. Maybe 4.
Yeah, because you can see one on the other side. As you can see the square shape of it.
And this is 13,000 years old?
12, 13,000. But I mean, it's in between 1,200 and 1,350, so at its height. So really, you know, you have the parents here, you had like a cooking space, you had the kids. So most of this stuff, of course, back in those days, outdoors. You got the kids outdoors, you do your farming outdoors.
Well, you couldn't really farm indoors. Not much sunlight indoors.
But, you know, you could see the rooms. They were building on top of the other.
Here's another shot of these rooms, guys.
But look at all these pieces here. These are all like remains of the ruins also. You just go down.
Here's a really good shot of these.
Perfect example.
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3 rooms right in front of
4,
us.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 12.
12 rooms, probably, yeah.
And it looks like they also had ones
Probably
with
had rooms
smaller.
on top of them, too. They probably had,
And then there's more over there.
yeah. And we walked down here. Nice little overlook over here. I'm sure a lot of these valleys right here were full of water back in those days.
So what's down here? But you gotta look at the lands for fielding, for cotton.
I'm sure a lot of this right here was underwater. This is probably up here in the higher ground. They had the crops up here.
Roosevelt's tree farm. Oh, this is just where they did the roads and stuff. I mean, as you can see, with all these rocks over here, they also make good for buildings, all across, all on top. It's like petroglyphs are not letters or sounds to represent ideas. So this is the petroglyph site here on the rocks.
Okay, so it's right there.
Right here.
Over here. There. Look over here. Okay, you guys see it all right there. See.
In the dark brown. Look at the dark brown, and you can see. And there's some down there on that side.
On this side too. Interesting.
And it looks like there's some up there.
Yeah, there is.
Lace and stuff.
There's some over here.
There's some here,
Yeah. See them? Y'all can't see them now.
and you see them way down there and right here, and across the side.
Is that a bird eating a child?
Might
Is that
be
what
a-
it looks like?
I don't think that's a child,
I'll tell you what.
but you know what? That might be like for somebody who's pregnant, like it also, you know, like
It could be.
to
I don't know.
deliver.
Either that or the parent was mad at that child that
But
day.
it looks like that person's fishing as a nap.
He could be.
So I don't know, but this bird. So, and they had them out here. They're right here. This is the bird. So they were pretty accurate in their drawing.
Yeah, they were.
You see a smiley face over there. I'm not sure what that is.
Somebody was happy that day. Maybe it was the parent who got his child got eaten by the bird.
I don't think probably the child, but you know.
Oh, here's some more right here.
Migration. These are migration symbols right here.
Yeah, right there. So we can get a better shot of this.
They're all around.
They're all over there.
It just really was.
So we can get a better shot of it. the other rock here, there's deer, antelope, 3 of them right there.
Yeah, it goes all the way down.
Yeah, this desert really neat.
But this is migration symbols. So this is migration symbols.
Yeah.
The little, like, looks like little Z's. But they have them picture left. Like there's a smiley, there's somebody right there, maybe a chief or something.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
And those are probably thousands of years old, I imagine, right?
Well, everything around here is like 652,000 years old.
It's amazing that they've stood the test of time for that long. All right, that's interesting. All right, guys, this is called Pintado Point, one of the lookouts right here in the Painted Desert. Show you the beauty of this. Look at this. Give you a 360 view of this. This is really, really incredible. See for miles out here.
You see this black and red rock right here? This is called Pilot Rock. The elevation, this is the tallest rock in the whole.
The one straight ahead right here?
Yes, Pilot Rock. Elevation 6,234 feet.
Wow.
It's 6.6 miles from where we're standing.
So that's the highest part
That's
of
the highest point in all of Petrified in the Painted Desert. This is the highest point.
Pilot Rock.
Yes.
Okay. That is cool. See how beautiful this is. I know the camera won't give it justice, but if you ever get a chance, come up here and look at this. This road is so unique to drive on. It's part of the Route 66. You'll see that pass it. This is Kachina Point.
Kachina.
Kachina. I never can say stuff right. That's why I got you around. And looking at in front of us, guys, this is 43,000 acres that we're looking at right here. 40,020 acres. What an incredible sight.
These are really crispy.
You see the different colors, the reds, the whites.
And you can see where the washes go.
Yep. All the water runoff. And this is actually, we're right here at the historic Painted Desert Inn. Is that what we're looking at? We're going to take a little tour of that up here in a minute. Here's the back side of it. You see it right here in front of us. All right, that's. All right, please say the point again. Where we at? Which point is this?
Kachina.
Kachina.
Right?
Yeah, we'll go to the front of it. Okay, here it is, Painted Desert Inn.
You turn it off. Yes, I don't know what's in there.
Meteor crater. One place I've always wanted to visit my whole life, and today I'm getting a chance to do it. And Chrissy's gonna tell some information on this thing.
I am?
Yeah, you're gonna tell us the history of it.
Over 5,000 years old.
50,000 years old, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, 50,000 years old. Iron nickel meteorite, 150 feet wide. Impacted outside of Flagstaff with a force of 150 times greater than the atomic bomb.
150 times.
The result of this impact was devastation for miles. And the giant bowl-shaped activity we call Meteor crater, which measures 550 feet deep and almost a mile wide.
Mile wide. And it says 150-foot meteor hit this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said most of it descended or broke apart,
Vaporized
impact. But I'll give us a closer look at it, guys. But 500 feet deep. 550 feet deep. And almost a mile, well, 3,000 feet wide, or the diameter was 3,000 feet.
Mm-hmm. 550 feet deep and a mile wide.
You see the impact. It blew up 100-foot sediments on the rim of it too. And there's different lookouts you can go to. There's one down at the bottom.
To 1960s and 1970s.
Yeah, they
NASA astronauts actually trained for the Apollo mission to the moon.
So Buzz Aldrin trained here, Neil Armstrong. Even today, they're still using it for astronaut training, aren't they?
They're using it for training.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what sort of training, but yes.
But it's the closest thing to a moon landing they can find on Earth. That's really cool. But wow, what a hole!
I knew you'd say that.
This has always been on my bucket list of things to see, and I'm finally getting to see it. That's pretty neat. We lived in Arizona 9 years, and this is the first time we've been up here.
No, I've seen it before.
Yeah, Chrissy's been here twice.
When I saw they didn't have all this fancy stuff.
Yeah, they built a new...
You just walk out the back door, and here it is.
Yeah.
And you had like a little 10-minute video thing.
My first impression of this thing was I was watching a movie called Starman. I finally, the first time I saw this on TV. And at that point, I wanted to see it. All right, we're going to walk down to the lower deck and see what we can do, get a closer look down there. All right, guys, this is the view from the lower deck. It just gives you a little closer look to the bottom of this thing, which is over 500 feet deep. It's pretty impressive.
See how the rocks are backwards.
Yeah, they call it reverse. What do they call it?
Strategy.
Yeah, it hit so hard it flipped the Earth basically. So the topsoil is at the bottom and the hard mineral rock is at the top now. That's a good indication right there of it. But they say the estimated 26,000 miles an hour it hit the Earth. Yeah, they think that if you see that white spot right in front of us, they think that's where the actual crater hit, and they actually was digging down to find it. They found fragments of it. Let's get an idea how deep this thing is. We're actually inside the crater right now.
Yeah. Just look around. Right here.
Yep. Pretty impressive. This is a fragment of the meteor that hit the crater. Which is pretty cool to see. Alright guys, Sam and Christy back here at Desert Destinations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Christy, what did you think about today?
It was eventful.
Yeah, so we did the Petrified Forest, the Painted Desert, and now the Meteor Crater, which is a pretty full day. So we do hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow. And come on back for some more videos. We'll post some more during the rest of the week. We got some more adventures planned out. And Christy, what do you always tell everybody? Keep exploring. Keep exploring. All right, guys, we do appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. God bless.